Welcome everybody to Clarington Kia. Let's jump right into what we've got in front of us. A 2020 Honda Type R. Woo! What an amazing beast of a vehicle. This is a very special vehicle from Honda. They don't make a lot of these. It is just a rare sight to see one. And today we're going to jump into all the amazing things that this Type R has to offer. Like I said, this is a 2020, just over 22,000 kilometers on this, no accidents, super clean Type R. So let's jump into what we're going to look at today. So what is under the hood? What makes this beast so special? Well, it is based off obviously the Honda Civic platform, but it does not have a Honda Civic engine. This is an inline 2-liter turbocharged VTEC Honda engine. This has got over 300 horsepower. It's got, I think, 298 foot-pounds of torque. It's an absolute beast of a vehicle. And it's, of course, hooked up to a 6-speed manual transmission with Rev Matching and a limited slip differential. This is literally the perfect blend of performance. This is absolutely a ton of fun to drive. And you can obviously tell by this unique styling that this is not your neighbor's Civic. My God, I don't even think you should call this a Civic. It is just quite simply a Type R. So let's start getting into some of the details. And right up front here, you can see beautiful LED headlights, LED fog lights, and just look at the gorgeous detail that we have here in this front bumper. We've got the air inlets, active air inlets for the braking system, which we'll talk about in just a second. We have the carbon fiber front spoiler. We've got this beautiful air dam out front to just force feed that turbo engine. We've got the red Honda badges that you'll only find in a Type R. And then of course the Type R badge there, just nestled into the grille. We've got the active hood scoop as well on the aluminum hood. Take a look at that. So the true Ram air hood, no imitation stuff here. Now as we come around to the sides, we've got the LED side markers, and then look at these amazing 21-inch performance lightweight alloy wheels. And more importantly, behind it, we've got 4-piston Brembo braking with those amazing performance rotors. All of this power needs special brakes to stop it, and they are on this Type R. Now, to take away some of the heat, if you're driving a little bit quicker, we do have the vents down the side, just past that fender there, to make sure that obviously we dissipate some of that heat out of the wheel well of the vehicle to keep those performance brakes running correctly. The detail here, the LED turn signals, we've got vent visors, and then even the side skirts here, the carbon fiber side skirts, just absolute stunning vehicle. Taking a step back, again, the beautiful 21-inch wheels on the back there. We've got this amazing spoiler here just to give you increased downforce on the turns. We've got the special detailing up front of the hood here, all the aerodynamics meant to give you that exact premium performance, that perfect blend as we were talking about before. Put down 300 horsepower in a corner, it's going to require a little downforce to take it quite confidently. LED taillights on the back, again those active vents in the rear bumper as well. You can see that carbon fiber coming around, and it looks down to our triple exhaust system. It is a lightweight center mounted exhaust, goes all the way to those headers. The red badges here, that nice VTEC badge on the front, on the back, and then that Type R logo, the one that really separates itself from all the rest. Now, it wouldn't be a video if I didn't show you the cargo space. Lots of cargo space, guys. You can definitely put all your camping gear, whatever you want to throw back here. Lots of room there. We have the WeatherTech floor mats as well that go into the front for you, and a 60-40 split seat in case you're really hauling some lumber. Let's continue around to the other side. As we're doing this, I'm looking for dings, dents, scratches, any kind of damage that I can show you, so that way you have the confidence of knowing this is exactly in this pristine condition. But I can't see really any flaws on this vehicle. We really lucked out finding this vehicle here at Clarington Kia, so I'm going to keep my eyes peeled, but I really don't see anything here that I can point out in the way of any kind of real damage on the car. So I mean, lucky us and lucky you. Now let's go take a look at the back seats to see where you can scare the girlies when you're taking corners real quick. beautiful inside. We've got those red seat belts as well. Look great. And then you can see here there's some speakers in the back door. I only mentioned that because it is a 12 speaker, I believe it's 510 watt audio system. Might be a little off on that, but I know it's plus 500. Look at these incredible Type R seats. This is Alcantara suede with a little bit of a cool bolster here. Look at how big these side bolsters are to keep your butt planted in the seat, even down here, just to give you kind of a visual of how, you know, kind of aggressive these bolsters are. And then the passenger seat as well. It's in fantastic shape too. No rips, tears, stains, or burns, and definitely not even a sniff of odor in the vehicle. This is a non-smoker vehicle, 100%. Taking a look at the side panel, look at that nice carbon fiber inlay, and then we've got that red accent with the red stitching. It looks just gorgeous. We have that same treatment up here on the dash as well. You can see some of our active safety features, the forward collision warning if you wanted to turn that off, our lane keeping assist there. We even have the blind spot turn signal, which I'll show you in just a second as we hop in to review some of these features. Gotta reach the door. We have the same Alcantara treatment on the steering wheel, a really nice steering wheel, super comfortable, very soft on the hands. The reason why they do that, that Alcantara treatment is so that way all of your sweat from your hands as you're just driving the nonsense out of this thing gets kind of absorbed into the wheel. We've got our stereo and radio controls up top here for our digital display. And then our adaptive cruise control is available here as well. And that's our lane keeping assist. So basically, you know what, I'm not even going to tell you what adaptive cruise is. That's not the point of this video. This is a Type R. If you want to know what adaptive cruise, forward emergency warning, and all the, you know, the safety features in the vehicle, find another video. This is to highlight this incredible Type R. Now, let's look at what we have in the dash here. There's a couple cool little things I want to show you. First and foremost, we have our tachometer, just like a Formula One car with the lighting system. So as you go through all 6 gears, you can see those lights kind of light up as you get close to red line to make sure that you shift perfectly crisply through those 6 speeds. So that's one cool little thing. If we hit the info button, you can now go over here to our G-force monitor to show what kind of G we're pulling on the car, whether it's lateral acceleration or of course side to side. If we go back, we can go over here to show us our turbo to see what kind of pounds we're getting out of that turbocharger, just to make sure we're at peak performance. And then through there's some other stuff. You've got a lap timer here too, which is kind of cool, but I wouldn't say I wouldn't take this to a track. Actually, I think this is a great car to take to a track. I just, personally, I don't have the cojones, let's say, to do that. And then your fuel economy, navigation, all that stuff. Who cares about that? You know, radio, blah, blah, blah. The one that I'm sticking with, if it's me, is I'm going to this one. I love that. I want to just see that thing go orange to red and then boom, second gear, boom, third gear. Oh my God, this car would be so much fun to drive. Red Honda emblem on the steering wheel, of course, to match the Type R ones that we see on the outside. And then looking over here into the infotainment system, really what we're going to talk about here is a couple of things. It's not going to be much. Again, amazing stereo system on this. Like I mentioned, 500 plus watts, 12 speakers, including a subwoofer. If you're wondering, or maybe your mom at home, you're like, okay, well, I'll buy it for you, but it's got to be safe, sweetheart. Well, no problem. Let's go here to settings. Let's go to vehicle, and then let's go to driver assist, forward collision warning, forward vehicle detection, lane keeping assist, road departure mitigation, rev matching system, mom, dad, all the safety features are there. It's okay. They can go buy this car, have some fun. All right. Navigation, sure, it's on board. But one of the more important things, mom and dad, and for, you know, you folks at home, the drivers. Oh, stop it. Where the heck did I get to that? Pretty sure it was here. Smartphone connection. No? All right, well, you're going to make a fool out of me, are we? Phone, maybe? No, that's not either. Shoot. Well, it does have Apple CarPlay. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto is on board. I have no idea where the heck it went. Maybe it's in settings, but there is Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which I just found it as I'm talking. Kind of tend to do that to myself. So that's on board as well. Mom, dad, whoever's watching, basically the whole screen turns into something very similar to your smartphone. The most important thing is, of course, is then when you get a text message, you can reply just using your voice. You do not need to pick up the phone, get a $615 ticket, 3 demerit points, 2-day license suspension. Don't ask me how I know, just know, use your Apple CarPlay. Start stop system, of course, we do have a wireless charger for your cell phone as well. Drop it down there, keeps it nice and charged. We have dual zone climate control, driver and passenger independent temperatures. Who cares? That's boring stuff. Let's get to this. Woo! 6-speed, baby! Look at that. Beautiful Rev Matching short throw shifter. If you're not really sure what Rev Matching is, typically on a 6-speed transmission, when you downshift from fifth to fourth, third to second, you would usually blip the throttle so that way the car doesn't go as you let go of the clutch. With this, it automatically blips it for you. You can just go through those gears super easy. It's kind of a cheat system. I love it. Makes it sound badass too. So the Rev Matching system is fantastic. That combined with the limited slip differential, you can really just get aggressive and confident on corners. You can get that down from fourth to third, take the corner. That limited slip means that those rear wheels are limited to how they slip. They're going to really grip the road and keep you in control of the vehicle. Electronic parking brake, and we also have the brake hold assist, which is super cool. Look at this Type R badging. Isn't that wicked, right? And then here we've got our 3 different drive modes. Comfort, nobody drives in comfort. Sport, and then Plus R. And Plus R will change how that adaptive suspension works. I forgot to mention that has the adaptive suspension. How the adaptive suspension works, how it's going to rev match as well, and then how your throttle will respond too. Just let's have a listen here. I'll try to shut up. Let's see if you can hear this. Oh, I don't know if you heard it, but it sounds so pretty. I just put it into the racing mode or the R mode there. But what an incredible vehicle. I mean, I don't need to talk about the normal boring stuff with this car. This car does all the speaking for itself. And I just highlight what Honda has done for us here because the Type R is really, truly a one-of-a-kind vehicle, and we're so happy that we have it here. Now, so that you don't make any rash decisions, just to make sure, I don't believe what I tell you. Carfax 2020 Civic Type R, you can see here, no accidents or damage records found. It is an Ontario vehicle. It is not from the States. We have no stolen status, no import status, no U.S. history found. That's what you want to see, folks, is a no accident reported Honda Type R. My gosh, come and buy this thing. I don't want to buy it because I'd be in so much trouble, but this is just a stunning vehicle. I want you to know that Clarington Kia is here online or in store. If you want to buy this vehicle online because you know it's that hot commodity, maybe you're calling from Ottawa, Niagara, Windsor, wherever it is, you can purchase it online. Just go to claringtonkia.ca and then click on this Type R and it will walk you through the entire process. Even if you have a trade-in, no problem. Even if you need financing, no problem. We'll take care of all of it online, so that way you have a nice, smooth purchase process. That sounds like. So you have a nice, smooth dealings with Clarington Kia. Or if you'd like to come here, take a look at this, make sure it is what it is, and then complete your purchase in store. We're more than happy to do that too. We would love to see you behind the wheel of this Type R, and you can find it here from your friends at Clarington Kia. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If I have any of my facts wrong, feel free to just be a hater in the comments and let me know. I went off script on this one. I had some fun because this is a special vehicle from us at Clarington Kia. 2020 Type R, baby.